This, he said, considering that Sarawak is expected to become the country's largest producer of palm oil in the next 2 years. In addition, he said the appointment of 5 federal ministers from Sarawak in the National Unity Government shows the caring attitude of the federal government towards efforts to further develop the state. A caucus comprising 24 Johor Barisan Nasional BN and Pakatan Harapan PH members of parliament will be established to ensure continuous prosperity in the state. Johor BN chairman Dato' Sri Hasni Mohamad said the proposed caucus, mooted by state opposition leader Liew Chin Tong, was a good idea to ensure that the state continued to gain development benefits from the unity government. Dato' Sri Hasni, who is also the Simpang Renggam MP, said a discussion on the matter would be held after the swearing-in of MPs at the Dewan Rakyat on December the 19th. He said generally there are a lot of issues in Johor that need a special attention from the federal government, especially the upgrading of highways, attracting investors to Johor, and upgrading the existing facilities as its international entry points involving the ferry terminal. Such issues, according to the state BN chief, needs strong cooperation between the federal and state governments. With the caucus, he said more development could be brought into Johor and at the same time prevent them from being left behind in the development agenda. Liew, who is also Perling Assemblyman and Iskandar Puteri MP, said the establishment of the caucus was vital in ensuring that development in the state continues. According to Liew, the caucus will help the Johor government go through briefings and information sharing so that all the MPs are given detailed reports on the needs and demands of the state government to the federal government. He said the mechanism would allow Johor to be given the focus and priority by the unity government for the benefit of the development and progress of Bangsa Johor as well as the state budget.
Malaysians have spoken in GE15. What follows is the anticipation for the appointment of Malaysia's 10th Prime Minister.
Oleh kerana ada hang parlimen, maka kita ambil lebih masa sedikit.
Mudah-mudahan, insyaAllah.
Mereka ini penentu kepada keputusan pilihan raya.
Tune into 119 jam menuju ke Putrajaya, only on TV3.
Prime Minister Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim said he was looking forward to working with his Thai counterpart Prayut Chan-o-cha to further advance the deep and long-standing bilateral relations between Malaysia and Thailand. Dato' Sri Anwar was responding to the congratulatory message from Prayut on his appointment as Malaysia's 10th Prime Minister on Facebook. Prayut, in his note, said he was looking forward to working closely to further enhance bilateral relations, including cooperation at the regional and international levels. In February, Malaysia and Thailand reaffirmed their commitment to promote a bilateral trade and investment, working closely to achieve the bilateral trade target of $30 billion by 2025. Bursa Malaysia is likely to trend higher from Monday to retest the 1,500 mark on improved sentiment despite the regional market volatility. According to Rakuten Trade Sdn Bhd Vice President of Equity Research, Tong Pak Ling, the FTSE Bursa Malaysia KLCI FBM KLCI is expected to trend within the 1,480 to 1,510 range. Thong said that from a technical point of view, the immediate resistance is spotted at 1,500, followed by 1,530, while support is at 1,470. Meanwhile, Malacca Securities Sdn Bhd senior analyst Kenneth Leong said the focus will shift onto the tentative release of the local retail sales and industrial production data this coming Friday, as well as the announcement of a special meeting of Parliament in order to proceed with the retabling of the 2023 budget. Leong said technically the FBMKLCI will remain sideways with a trading range of between 1,465 and 1,500. For the holiday-shortened trading week just ended, the benchmark FBM-KLCI moved in choppy trading. The market was closed on Monday, November 28th, in conjunction with the special public holiday announced by the 10th Prime Minister, Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim. The FBM-KLCI was lower on Tuesday on profit-taking, dragged down by negative global sentiment as protests over China's strict COVID-19 restriction stoked worries over the global financial recovery. The market then rebounded to end higher on Wednesday and Thursday on bargain hunting before turning downbeat on Friday as investors' sentiments turned cautious ahead of the upcoming announcement on the new cabinet lineup. Sector-wise, the Industrial Products and Services Index slid 3.54 points to 181.82. The Plantation Index eased 9.3 points to 6,807.85. The Financial Services Index dipped 252.74 points to 16,446.42, while the Energy Index climbed 41.02 points to 800.11. Weekly turnover shrank to 15.39 billion units, worth 12.23 billion ringgit, from 22.82 billion units, worth 13.19 billion ringgit in the previous week. Several states across the country are forecasted to experience thunderstorms and rain until Monday night. National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, said Met Malaysia forecasted thunderstorms in several places in Pahang, Sarawak and Sabah. In a statement on Sunday, Met Malaysia said Perlis, Pulau Pinang, Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya and Malacca are expected to experience rain. On Monday morning, thunderstorms were expected in Malacca, while Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, Johor, Perak, Negeri Sembilan and Sabah are to expect to rain. Thunderstorms were also expected to hit Pahang, Labuan and several areas in Perak and other states on Monday night. Hawaii's Mauna Loa's lava flow advanced towards major highways. Details when we return.